Hi guys, what's up guys? It's your girl Jade, the untouchable queen. Hello to all my previous untouchables, my queens, kings, princesses, princes, knights, and damsels, and everything in between. Welcome to the kingdom. For those who are new, welcome. Hi. I hope that you will enjoy joining our kingdom. I hope that you'll consider it. If you do consider it, please subscribe. If you are new, hit the bell to stay notified of when I post. Leave a like on the video, share with friends, and comment below what you want to see next. Anyway, so we are we are back for another episode of Bloodbound. So it's been a while and I felt bad for leaving you guys hanging for so long, but I addressed this in my 100 subscriber video on why I was gone, so make sure you check that out. So if you guys are ready, let's begin. Alright guys, hey, so we are back playing Bloodbound again. We are going to jump back into Bloodbound. Golly. But I see there's a lot of things that have been added since I've been gone. Alright. Well, can't do that. Anyway, so here we go. Chapter 3. A hideous creature has attacked you on the streets of Central Park. What is it? And what will you do? Please forgive me if I forget voices. It's been a while, so I'm bound to forget. But here we go. Chapter 3, The Library. You and Adrian, we're gonna turn you down. You and Adrian are in Central Park. I'm sorry, the music is gonna be distracting. You and Adrian are in Central Park when you see a woman is being attacked by a hideous creature. And now its red eyes have spotted you. The feral. Oh my god. What is that thing? A feral. Get back. Yes. Adrian we need to help that woman. Grab Adrian's arm. Come on, we have to save her from that thing. We might be too late. The feral growls low and guttural as it releases the grip of the woman and rushes straight towards you at top speed. It moves with impossible speed, bound across the park, driving you down to the ground. Adrian! Jade! The creature hunches over you, its breath rank and maw-wide. Adrian grabs it by the neck and jerks it off you. Get off her! The feral spins on Adrian, slams him down to the ground. Its streak is surreal and he snarls at his attacks. Adrian with pure rage. Jade, grab a weapon. I don't know why I gave him such a muscular voice. You quickly look around for something, anything. Grab a rock. Here! You hurl the rock with both hands at the feral's head. It hits with wet impact, denting its skull. It barely registers the blow and keeps attacking Adrian. Get off! Adrian summons all of his strength and uses his legs to launch the feral off of him. I picked the wrong weapon. It flies through the air, screeching hideously, and impaled on the branch of a tree straight through its chest. The skin cracks, it stiffens, it turns a pallid gray. Its entire body disintegrates and it crumbles into ash, leaving nothing behind but silence and the beating of your racing heart. Adrian leaps to his feet and rushes over to your side. Are you okay? Yes. Are you? Yes. He enfolds you in his arms and pulls you close. With your chest against his, you can feel his rapid beating of his heart. God, You're okay. You're fine. You're alive. You feel calming down, one breath at a time. Thank you for what you did. Adrian nods, hurrying over to the injured woman, who is still lying on the bench. He feels for a pulse. She's alive and breathing, just unconscious. She'll be okay. Thank God. We should call 911. Yes. He makes no move to pull his phone out. Do you want me to call? It's probably the best if it came from you. You dialed 911 on your phone. Yes, we need paramedics at Central Park on the path near the band shell. This woman was attacked by... Adrian shakes his head. She was attacked. Thank you. You hang up and turn to Adrian. So, what the hell was that? Are we safe? What the hell is that? Adrian sighs. I know that this is not what you signed up for. I suppose I owe you a bit more information. That was a feral. Yeah, I got that. But what are they? Are they vampires? In a sense. What does that mean? The process of turning a vampire into a person fraught with risk. If it goes wrong, they become feral instead. And you have no control over that? We have some. If the vampire is welcomed as part of the clan, they will get a brand, the brand that protects them from becoming a feral. And if they're not a part of the clan, they are clanless, and they could turn feral at any moment. Back up for a sec. What about this brand? Adrian pulls up his sleeve and shows you an elaborate insignia burned into his forearm. It's infused with the blood of my maker. It forges my personal connection that keeps my consciousness tethered into my body. It keeps me from becoming one of them. Ferals are dangerous as they are pitiable, mindless, soulless, driven only by a desire to feed and kill. And they're not just dangerous to humans either, their bites are infectious to my kind as well. If that thing had gotten me, you would have turned into one as well. And you'd already be dead. The attacks all over the city, the ones in the news. Adrian nods. Why are these happening now? Where are these ferals coming from? I don't know that for certain. Turning new humans into vampires without approval of the council is strictly forbidden by the pact. Clan leaders may only create new vampires if it's replacing a vampire that has been killed, and only with the vote of the council. But for someone has been betraying the pact, creating clanless vampires that have turned feral, putting us all at risk. Wow, are you sure you're okay? Do you know who? Are you sure you're okay? Yes, of course. It would take more than a newly turned feral to stop me. You hear sirens and see the flashing light of the ambulance approaching the roadway along the path. Oh good, here they come. You start waving them now, but Adrian puts a hand on your shoulder. We must go.
just want to be sure they find her and that she's okay. It's important that I keep a low profile. For business reason or personal? Both. Besides, we need to get you to your debriefing. An ambulance pulls over and paramedics jump out. Adrian takes you by the arm and you both slip away into the darkness. He leads you to the other side of the park, toward the elegant facade of the Metropolitan Museum of Art. You gaze up in wonder as its impressive facade, the wide steps leading up to the arched entrances. This is my favorite museum, but it should be closed at this hour. Not to us. He leads you around an unobtrusive side entrance and a numeric keypad. I have no idea if I pronounced that right. What are we doing checking out mummies at 3 a.m.? Not exactly. Adrian's hand hesitates near the keypad buttons. Do you mind? He raises an eyebrow, waiting for you to look away before pushing a button. Oh, of course. I should look away. Don't peek or he's gonna be mad. Apologies. It's a private entrance. You hear him pushing several buttons in a pattern. The door swings open with a metallic hiss, and you step inside the part of the museum you've never been to before. Together you stroll through the shelves, your eyes fascinated by dusty books. Huh? What are these? What is this place? This is Muse Sangis. Ugh. Which is what? The place where the true history of the world is kept. You round a corner to find an aristocrat gentleman in the 18th century garb eyeing you curiously. Jade, I'd like to introduce you to Scholar Jameson. He's the keeper of the library. Thoroughly pleased to meet you, madam. Scholar James is soft-spoken and formal. He extends a hand to you. I'm going to shake his hand. I want to say I want to curtsy. Adrian chuckles. Is he making fun of me? An acquaintance of Adrian is always welcome to you. So what kind of collection do you have down here? Scholar James twiddles his fingers back together and rocks back on his heels, amused. Well, we specialize, I suppose you could say, on the bloodier aspects of history. I don't know why I gave him that voice. Like vampire history? Not exclusively. No, simply more complete history. I suppose I can share some highlights. He glances at Adrian. Adrian nods. For instance, we possess the actual guillotine blade that was used to execute Mary Antoinette. Really? Wait, she wasn't Oh, no, my dear. The blade was well owned and deeply loved by a well-known vampire until his ultimately end a few years ago. Ahem, scholar. I apologize for coming on here on such short notice. Urgent matters I can't schedule conveniently. I presume you have come in need of debriefing. Indeed. All right then. Scholar Jameson puts his hand on either side of your head, pressing his long, elegant fingers against your temples. No need to fear, young lady. It's a simple process. He's the best, and it's very quick. You won't feel anything. Feel what? What do you mean? What is he doing? Debriefing is a psychic art. I've mastered it in my course travels. It requires tremendous focus and discipline, which I'm afraid few of our kind have. Wait, are you turning me into a vampire, erasing my memories? Obviously, we're not going to be a vampire just yet. So, erasing my memories? Well, perceptive aren't you? I can see why Adrian chose you. You jerk away from Scholar Jameson's hands. Adrian, you need to explain. You know my secret, Jade. All of our secrets. We can't just let you continue to know what you know. It's not just about protecting my people. It's about protecting you. So this whole night, everything you shared with me, you knew it was only temporary? Why did you even bother taking me with you? Morality is only temporary. One day you're there with nothing left of you but dust and bone. But you will have lived your life, and the act of living is what matters. It's not that simple. Believe me, Jade, my world is dangerous and terrifying, and you've just been through tonight was just the tip of the iceberg. What I'm offering you is a chance to go back to the life you lived before, safe, secure, and free. Do you consent? You think about it for a moment. Everything that's happened since your job interview. No. I'm sorry? I'm sorry. No, I won't do it. This night, the scary parts, the wild parts, everything, it's made me feel more alive than I've ever felt. Your world is kind. I'm excited to be a part of it. I want to stay. I want to be your assistant, your real assistant. You know what? I ain't mad at her because I would low-key say the same thing with some adjustments. He raises an eyebrow, skeptical. Aren't you afraid? No. I'm exhilarated, excited, maybe nervous, but I'm not scared. I feel like my eyes have been opened to what's really happening in this city, in the world, and I want to learn more. I want you to help me figure out what's going on. I want to help you figure out what's happening with the ferals. I want to do something about it, to stop these attacks, to save more people like the woman we saved tonight. Adrian cocks his head to the side, taking you in. His eyes seem to see right through you. Okay. Really? Really? Really. You can keep your knowledge. No one's ever chosen not to get debriefed before. Scholar James shakes his head regretfully. I fear this won't end well, old friend. We can always debrief her if she decides she wants it at the later date, but I believe it's worth giving her a chance. I won't let you down. Well, Scholar James, thank you for your help. I will see you soon. It was a pleasure, as always. We're leaving already? But this place is amazing. I'm sure it's full of secrets just waiting to be discovered. Adrian glances at his watch and looks up at you with a smile. I could give you a quick tour before the sun rises, and I wouldn't say no to getting to know you a little bit better. Professionally, of course. Explore the library? Well, I have enough. Let's do it. I'm not ready for this night to be over yet. You're not tired? I'm running on pure adrenaline. I don't even think I could go to sleep if I wanted. Then we should get moving before it wears off. He offers you his arm. You take it. The two of you stroll deeper into the library. You follow Adrian down an aisle, and you stop in front of a display case which houses a long silver sword. Ooh, this looks cool. What is it? The sword of Elita the Hun. Attila the Hun. Peering through the glass, you admire the sword's jewel-crusted hilt. It's beautiful. Indeed, there are some who believe it gave Attila godly powers, but it's just an ordinary sword. Was Attila a vampire then? We're not sure, but it seems fairly likely that he was some kind of supernatural entity. Wait a second. Are you saying there's other creatures out there, not just vampires? There's no limit to what you'll find when you go looking in the shadows. He gestures you to the case behind you. Inside of it is a furry claw, vaguely human in shape, with huge talons for hands. Werewolf? Probably. He gives you a wink before continuing down the aisle, and you stumble after him. That's wild. How do you know so much about this stuff? I studied it for decades. I could tell you about anything in this library. You raise an eyebrow and take a quick look around you. Anything, huh? How about we put that to the test? Tell me about Jameson. He's in charge of keeping the library. He's the one who taught me about the collection. Thought it was a little weird that you are only 200 and something and you knew all about the ancient sword. What can I say? I've always been an excellent student. But Scholar Jameson has been alive long enough to see most of the items in action. That's incredible. You glance back towards where you left Scholar Jameson, then whisper, "Is that why he's a little eccentric?" I think he spent way too much time down here. The rest of the world has moved on without him. So earlier you said no one ever chose to keep their memories. But what about Nicole and the people in Priya's club? Those are people who we've chosen to bring in, who we've erased into the truth of your world. Most people find out the way you did, panic, when they find out the truth. I've seen it many times. They welcome the release of forgetting, beg for it even. Is that what happened to your last assistant? He stops walking. You turn to face him. He glances at you and sighs before looking away. Not exactly. One of my rival tech companies bribed her to break into Rain's Corporation labs and steal samples for them. She stole a high-level clearance keycard and broke into a Black 9 facility. She had no idea what my scientists were working on in there. What were they doing there? For some time, I've been studying ferals in hope that I might find a cure. The Black 9 facility is where I kept my test subjects. Oh. One broke free, attacked her. She was saved, but deeply traumatized. Debriefing her was a mercy. You two start walking again. Don't you get tired of hiding? Why'd you let me keep mine? What happened to her after that? I actually want to know what happened. She went back to her old life. Just like that? That's how debriefing works. She had no memory of the things she learned about me. But wouldn't her friends and family remember she got a job with you? She remembered working with me, and then after she left, she remembered winning the lottery. Transferring a few million into her bank account was the least I could do. So I could have got my memory erased and got $1 million in my bank account. Never mind. Even after she betrayed you, you did that for her? Right, didn't she betray him? Hold on. Adrian shrugs. I put her in a position that could happen. I had to take some responsibility for the outcome. I owed her a happy life. You pause thoughtfully, realization washing over you. Is that what you plan to do with me then? He looks away guiltily. His smile fades. For the record, I get to decide what makes me happy. Trust me, I won't make the mistake of underestimating you again. As you turn down another aisle, you catch sight of something strange, looking sarcophagus. A feeling of unease settles in your gut. As though in a trance, you take a few steps towards it, then Adrian stops you with a heavy hand on your shoulder. Huh? You come back to yourself with a shake of your head. Adrian stares at the sarcophagus, jaw clenched. What is that thing? A look of pain flashes across Adrian's face, briefly before he tears his gaze away. That is none of our concern. He turns away sharply. For a moment, you walk in silence. Is everything okay, Adrian? Oh, yes, I'm fine. I was just reminiscing about my past. I suppose I'm still not quite used to the idea of having someone to share my thoughts with. That's what friends are for. I want to be here for you. I mean, if I can get real close to you, honey, I want to be there for you. I know we haven't known each other very long, but I really feel like we have a connection. It's only been a day. You might decide not to stick around. And weren't you the one who said that everything is temporary? He opens his mouth to retort, then shuts it and looks away. Yes, I suppose I did. I'm here for you now. That's what matters. Adrian looks down at his watch and sighs. We should probably get going. It's almost morning. Thank you for showing me around. It was my pleasure. He offers you his arms with a smile before leading you out of the library. You and Adrian step out of the museum. The quiet streets, the birds chirping, and an occasional taxi speeding by. The sun is just about to peek over the city, and the sky glows with breaking dawn. Dawn already. You fight back a yawn. I actually want to yawn now, Jesus Christ. Excuse me. I can't believe I was up all night, though I guess you're used to that. I am, but now I must go rest, recover, and consider tonight's events. Okay. Take care of yourself, Jade. Have a good weekend. Oh, all right. You see him glance at the horizon, wincing at the light. Wish you could stay, wow, bold, or miss the sun on your skin. I'm gonna be bold. Wish you could stay. Thinking, he smiles wistfully. I wish we could go drink a cup of coffee in an outdoor cafe, feel the sun warming us from millions of miles away. I wish I could walk with you through the park on a sunny summer afternoon. I wish I could, but I can't. He takes a deep breath, straightens himself up, and shakes his head. He puts a hand on your shoulder. Go get some rest. I'll see you at 8 p.m. on Monday. I'll take it. I'm on the night shift now. Well, if you want to be my real assistant, I'll see you there. Even before you can finish your sentence, he's whirled away and disappeared around the corner. Back at home, you crawl into bed and crash hard. Who knows how many hours later, you hear the sound of a video game penetrate your brain, waking you up. Ugh, so loud. Why is it dark? What time is it? You crack open one eyelid and look at the clock. 9:30 p.m.? You slept all day. Whoops. You walk out to see your roommate Lily on the couch, killing zombies on a TV, drinking white wine straight from the bottle. Uh-oh. I guess her date didn't go well. Oh, I've got you now. Lil? Lily doesn't look up. She keeps aggressively shooting zombies. It's bloody. Boom! Headshot. Hey, is there a reason you need to play with the volume all the way up? Lily sees you, pauses the game, takes a swig of wine, offers it to you as she looks sad. Sorry. Blowing their heads off in surround sound makes me feel less unfathomable and depressed somehow. Oh no. Trouble with Melanie Front? There is no more Melanie Front. She broke up with me to get back together with her stupid ex. You sit down on the couch, give Lily a hug. She buries her head on your shoulder, gives you a little sniffle. I'm sorry, I'm such a mess. Don't be sorry. That really sucks. Yeah. Killing zombies is a good distraction. I feel like a dam ready to explode any second. She sighs deeply. I know Melanie was kind of a jerk in the end, but I really liked her. She got me. It's not every day you meet someone who can apprentice a good Zatara reference. I know. God, look at me. I'm throwing myself a pity party. I promise I'll be way less of a mopey mump tomorrow. Seems like a good chance to get to know Lily better. Maybe get closer to her? Oh no! Oop. Well, can't do it. Yeah, that makes sense. Wanna kill some zombies first? Lily grins, hands you the controller. All yours. I recommend the shotgun. Sounds good to me. The both of you laugh, kicking back, blowing away zombies together. But what neither of you notices is, just across the street, on the fire escape, burning in darkness, a pair of glowing eyes. Who the heck was that? Alrighty guys, so that is the end of that. I cannot believe what we have gotten into. We legitimately... So now, we decided that we did not want to be debriefed. We did not want our memories erased. And I think there's a little flirting going on with Adrian. I mean, he is a tall glass of everything handsome and beautiful, so, our best friend Lily got dumped by her girlfriend, who seems like a total butthole, and now there's a tall, handsome Asian dude looking at me from my window with glowing red eyes, and we almost got killed by a feral. So, a lot to look up to. If you guys enjoyed this, please make sure to leave a like on the video, hit the bell to stay notified of when I post if you're new, make sure to subscribe and share with friends, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.